Welcome back, guys, to another episode. We're going to take you guys inside. We've been kind of standing around. We've had no power for the last couple hours, but it finally just came back on. So we're going to take a walk inside and check out the progress the last couple of days. Are we on? Are we live? Live. Okay. So this is Larry Gloria's truck we've been working on for quite a while. This is when we primed the bed last week. As you can see, it's all masked up, not for paint. It's masked this way so we can keep as much of the dust off the chassis, engine, and everything underneath as possible while we block sand it. Our next step with this will be to mask all these lines and then get everything blocked out, fix anything we find we don't like. The truck's already been jammed out, which you can see. It's already painted inside, but we're going to end up blending color over on the pillars again when we shoot the outside because it is a candy or a tri-stage paint job. Tomorrow we'll get the tailgate on it and double check all the gaps and make sure everything's exactly where we want it. And then we will start blocking on this thing. And hopefully everything goes pretty smooth on it and we'll be seeing paint on it before too long and on to the next job. Speaking of the next job, behind you, this one got put into epoxy. This is Victor's truck. This is the one we've been doing all that crazy metal work on, trying to get everything dialed in on this thing because it's an aftermarket cab, actually aftermarket everything. Dylan got this one looking pretty good, all assembled between today and yesterday. So tomorrow he's got a few little loose ends to tighten up on this thing and he'll be ready to start body work on this one as well, which the first thing he'll be doing will be the fiberglass filler, glassing over all the welds. And then once that's done, then he'll proceed with a high build filler and then glaze like we're doing on this truck here. So this is Steven's cab. You've seen it in some of our previous videos. Just to kind of give you an idea of the amount of work that's been done to this, if this is your first time watching one of our videos. All the metal work was skimmed with fiberglass filler. Then it was skimmed with a higher build filler that we use. And now he's in the glaze coat stage. So he's going to get the whole entire cab skimmed with glaze and blocked in an 80 grit looking like this here. And then once he gets to that step, he'll put the hood on it and bodywork the hood to match the front of the cowl up here. And then obviously get the fenders on and do the fenders as well. We're still quite a ways away with this truck, but progress is definitely going really, really well on it. And I'm actually getting more excited by today to see this thing with some primer on it. Okay, so we got Preston's truck here. Not a whole lot's happened to the cab since last week. We were gonna start getting the firewall prepped today to get it in epoxy primer. And then like I mentioned earlier, we lost power. So we'll have to do this tomorrow, but we were able to get the pieces sandblasted. Jason just finished up those a little bit ago. We have the fenders. We've already got those in epoxy prime last week, so those are ready to block out, and hopefully we can get the bodywork done on those pretty easily. This is the bed for Legendary Welding's 6400. As you can see, it's full custom. Custom fenders, just a ton of custom fab work done to this thing that we're going to actually have our hands full doing the bodywork, but hopefully we'll be starting on this sooner than later. But we have a lot of work left to do on the cab before we get to this, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it a little bit and just kind of show you guys. Let's walk over here and see what's going on in here. These are actually the parts for Preston's truck right here. I mean, you can look at the size of that drive line, it's massive. I guess this is supposed to have 1,000 horsepower. So just a quick update on my dually. These are the fenders here for it. I started the body work today. I had to fix an old repair that was on this one. It was cracked. So hopefully tomorrow I can get this fender finished and then start that one, if not finish that fender. I was able to get the roll pan put in primer today, so that's all fixed up. And hopefully before too long, I'll have the truck back over here and I can show you guys the engine bay, what the guys next door did with that, and we can start the final descend for getting this thing ready for paint. I think the last thing I'll have to do once this stuff is done is I'll have to bodywork the body line they put in it, and then obviously I still got to do the tailgate in the back, and then I should be pretty much ready to start prepping that thing for paint. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys at the end of the week on the next video.